Welcome back to this new tutorial. Today I want to show you how to create this toony pumpkin. Let's have some fun and jump right in. Here we are in a fresh spline scene. Let's delete this plane here and let's go to the perspective mode. Let's press here on this blue sphere to change the view in the frontal view. And today we want to use here this path tool. Let's create a little curve here around this center point here. So let's press here and let's make here a little curve. And now we want to bring in here a new point, and we can adjust this here with this tool. Maybe let's bring this a little bit up, and this is basically the shape here of our pumpkin. So we can play with this one here. And maybe let's go for now with this one. Let's leave the edit mode. And now we can go ahead here and change the size to 150. And now we want to go into the cloner. And let's change the type to radial. Let's increase the count to 10. And we don't want to show the base. Let's change the axis to X. Let's go to alignment and change this to yes. Now we can bring down the radius a little bit and change the rotation in the Y to 180. So now it starts to look like a pumpkin. So let's bring this more together here. And maybe we can go back here into the frontal view and go into the edit path. And now we can adjust a little bit more here the shape of our pumpkin. Maybe something like this is cool. As we can see, this one is a little bit low poly. So let's increase here the subdivisions. Now let's leave now the edit mode here. And maybe let's bring this a little bit more together here. Something like this. And now I want to go to randomness here. And we can play here with the scale a little bit. Let's use really small numbers. Okay, and now it's time to create the handle or the stem. Let's go back here into the frontal view. We want to create a new path and draw here a little line. Maybe something like this. Bring this a little bit up. Yeah, we can adjust here a little bit more the size. So let's increase a little bit this one. So this one will fit here in the hole. And now let's go and bring down a little bit the size. Maybe something like this. And I want to decrease here the end scale. So let's make this a little bit more smaller. Something like this. And I think I want to have this a little bit more curvy here. So let's go this. Let's change the twist here to something like this. Yeah, and that's basically here our pumpkin. Let's go ahead and create a plane. So let's leave this one here now. I want to create a plane for the floor. So let's put this on the 0 by 0 by 0. Let's increase the size to 10,000 by 10,000. We can put now the two paths into a group. So let's press Ctrl and G. And let's rename this to pumpkin. And now we can put this a little bit up here. Maybe do something like this. I like to go to orthographic view back here. And now we can start with some materials. So let's start with our pumpkin. Let's go to the materials, and I like to change here the color now to toon. And we want to use here some colors. Let's get rid of these two sliders. You can drag and drop them out. Position is camera, that's okay. For the first color, I want to go here with a dark orange. And the second one is a, orange. Everything else is okay. I want to change the lightning here to toon, and we can increase here this one to 100. Okay, that's everything for the pumpkin. Let's go to the stem, same thing. Let's change this here to toon. Let's get rid of these sliders here. First color is a dark green, and the second one is a brighter one. So let's go with this one. And that's it. Let's change this here to toon and 100. And for both, I want to change here the shininess down. So I forgot this. Let's go back here to this one and change here the shininess down. Okay, now we can go ahead with the floor. I just want to put this here up and change this here to a dark blue. And yeah, we can overlay this one and bring this to 100. For this one, I like to delete here the directional light and bring in here a new point light. And now we can bring this a little bit up here and maybe this something like this. And yeah, let's duplicate this one by pressing Ctrl and D. And let's enable here the lock, and we can change this to 0.3, some size which you like, and yeah, rotate this and place this where you want. Duplicate this one again. And the last thing is we can go here into the scene settings when you press on this sidebar here. Now let's enable here the effects. And we want to enable the bloom. This one is really bright here, so let's bring down a little bit the intensity. And I want to increase the threshold so only the bright parts are glowing up. Yeah, that was this tutorial, and if you like my stuff, check out and subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.